my name is William Schaeffer, and I've got some ideas to talk about today. This is very spontaneous. I apologize for the low res. Someday I will upgrade my system. The first idea is about grade school. Grade school is designed to destroy your childhood relationships. This was my experience, and I was unaware of it at the time. I was unaware that it was inappropriate at the time. But on further reflection, as a 60-year-old man, I find I have almost no memories of shared experiences with my brothers. I have almost no memories of shared experiences with the neighbor children that are about my same age. And the reason for this is largely because I spent most of my waking hours, when I wasn't eating or cleaning or taking care of, maintaining my childhood lifestyle, I spent most of my waking hours in school. And in school, I had absolutely no control or autonomy at all. I was told where to sit, how my body would be conformed. I was not allowed to speak unless I was given permission to speak, and I was only allowed to talk about things that I was asked to talk about. I had absolutely no control and no input into the structure of my life for virtually my entire childhood, and I was absolutely unaware of it. Most people have a similar experience. So by the time you get to be 18, you've been isolated in a classroom with people that are your own age that mostly live far away from you. And during most of your waking hours, you've not been allowed to develop any genuine relationships at all. The context of your interactions has been totally and artificially controlled. Then, after you graduate from high school, you go on to college in a different state, or you start working. And in both cases, you're torn away from your peers, put in a different group of associates. After a few years, you move to a different job or get a new job. And the result is, by the time you're 25, you have almost no long-term or enduring friendships. And this is in stark contrast to the way humans have been raised for most of human society and most of human history. Generally, as a child, you have a group of associates, and that is your peer group that of different but similar ages, and you go through your childhood together. So by the time you're 18, you have at least a few friends that are like brothers, like real brothers, where you have good, solid bonds. And you have a network of friend, clan, group, tribe associations that you can rely on in times of difficulty. But in America, in the United States, that is not true. Most people have very few friends. Research indicates for the past 100 years, the number of close associations each average American has is reducing. I consider I have very few friends and no long-term family relationships, and it's largely because of the structure of the society I was forced to live in. Grade school is designed to destroy your relationships. Grade school is designed to make you an individual with no real connections, so you can be effectively exploited by industry and commerce. Grade school is designed so as a young adult you have no or few genuine relationships, and you can be effectively exploited by business and commerce and industry. This was planned. The grade school system was designed based on the East Prussian school system in the late 1800s. In the 1890s, Thomas Dewey and a bunch of educators went to Germany and Prussia to see how they did things. Up to that time, we had one-room schoolhouses, and you went through school with your siblings and your neighbors, and you developed genuine relationships by the end of your life, by the end of your school. The current problems we're facing in the United States culture today, I think, are directly attributed to the manner of schooling that isolates people and refuses to allow them genuine autonomy. The lack of discussion, the polarization, the stratification, the amount of homeless and the ultra-rich, the economic exploitation, the deforestation and destruction of the environment, the pollution, the global warming. In some way, these are all attributed to the selfish, self-centered behavior that we were trained to adopt as children. There is no group effort in school. There is no autonomy. You are a machine. We have to pay the price, and the price will be very difficult to bear in the future. I will not go into that here. My solution for solving the school problem, because it has destroyed American culture, is bring back the one-room schoolhouse. Make the school days shorter. You can learn everything you need to learn in high school in 6 months of night school, not even every day of the week. You're wasting your life in high school. Give children more autonomy. Let them not go to school and decide what the heck they even want to do. Let them waste their life and waste their time so they can discover something genuine and real and have real friendships and real relationships and honest and true and genuine marriage relationships, which does not exist for the most part in the United States. And it's largely due to the school system isolating, separating children, and nobody gets a chance to develop relationships on their own. No one gets a chance to control their life on their own. And that is why 1/6 of all Americans currently are taking antidepressants. That's why more people commit suicide than are killed in automobile accidents and murders combined. Almost 123 people kill themselves every single day in the United States of America. That's why 70% of the population is more than 20 pounds overweight, and 30% of the entire population of the United States of America is grotesquely obese. And that's because they have no self-control, because they never learned any self-control, because it was taken away from them by the grade school system in the United States of America. We need to abolish the grade school system and replace it with something entirely different. A self-chosen, self-motivated schooling system based on the one-room schoolhouse. America is facing a very difficult time, and we are entering the turbulence of doom, and it is primarily because of the grade school system. It must be changed. Thank you, and leave your comments below.